Today we're going to be talking about 3 things that men do that look weak to women.
Pando, kill the beat.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and hit that share button if you haven't already. Okay, today we're going to be talking about 3 things that men do, whether they're in a relationship or not in a relationship, that make them look weak to women. All right? In today's world, we have a generation of weak men. A lot of these guys that I'm seeing coming up, when I was coming up, used to be normal type of guys. Now there's least amount of men with dominancy and a lot of testosterone, and you have more men that have estrogen and it's very beta. Well, that trend continues to increase as if men are not learning red pill knowledge. So we still have a generation of men that are continuously allowing women to be under false hypnosis, right? And today I'm going to be going over some of these trends that these guys are doing that you may be doing yourself, or if you spot it as a red pill man, you got to start checking these dudes. Period. That's what I'm about to start promoting. If we're going to get masculinity back into men, you got to be brave enough to check these blue pills when you're in front of them. You got to be brave enough to check them, pull them to the side like, yo, dog, look, man. Stop doing this sucker stuff, man. This is sucker stuff. It just can't be the red pill coaches helping the community out. You guys got to work together. When you learn red pill knowledge and you see a blue pill guy doing something, you got to check them like, yo, listen, let me talk to you, Holmes. Yo, stop doing this sucker shit. All right? Now we're going to go over it. All right? Number 3, talking down on other men. You guys got to stop getting around women. And then when you find somebody that you're jealous about, that you think may be more attractive to you or may have more than you try to talk down to them. You try to put fault into the woman so she doesn't like him because you fear that maybe she may get closer to him and he takes the attention away from you. Well, guess what? Here's a little trick that you need to know. The more you talk about another man in front of a woman, the more you're going to pique that woman's curiosity to want to know more about him. So the more you talk about another man, the more she's actually going to gravitate towards that guy some way, somehow, to see is what you're saying is correct. So learn to stop putting other men down when you're with a woman. Secondly, stop trying to use big words when you talk to a woman. Women don't care how smart and intelligent you are. Only the moves that you make in life and what the relationship you have with her is going to matter. You may be calling one girl all day long, but if you don't call her at all, you're going to sing alpha. But to the woman that you call every single day, you may sing beta. So understand, each woman's going to look at you differently. But when you get around a woman and you're constantly trying to sound smart and use big words that really don't even mean anything, it draws women off. It makes you look weak. You have a lot of guys out there that are smart, but they have no women. All they can do is talk about how smart they are and how much they know, but they still don't get any women because when they're around women, they're trying to show them how smart they are. Stop doing that. Women seek leadership and they seek fun. When you start using big words, they do not think that you are fun at all. They think all you're going to do is find fault in them. All right? Stop using big words around women. It's making you look weak and it's going to make you unattractive. All right? Next, acting thirsty. All right. Now, I think we already know everybody's went through their thirst phase. Even me, as red pill as I am, I've had a thirst phase once. But that was when I was in my early 20s coming out of teens. When I got around 21, 22, man, I can tell you, I was full-blown red pill. All right? You guys are acting thirsty. What you need to understand about a woman is this. Even when a woman's walking past you, women are the masters of knowing that a guy is going to look at them. They're the masters of it. So women will walk past you not even looking at you because she already has a reflection. So she's already spotted something in the area that she can look at without looking at you, but what she's looking at actually reflects on you. Women do this a lot in the gym. With the closer they get to the machines that are closer to the mirror, now they're starting to people watch. You may think they're in the mirror just squatting. They're not. They're in the mirror squatting to see what guys are looking at them in the gym. When a woman doesn't want all the attention, she'll normally go around the workout equipment that's not near the mirrors, which is typically the machines. But when you get into free weights are typically next to the mirrors. When women get close to the mirrors, they're watching reflections. When they're watching their reflections, do not be caught looking at her. That's all she does. Women are the masters of that. I'm gonna look this way, but I may bend down to do this and come up and look at that and see the reflection. Women that know it, they play tactical games whenever they don't want you to notice that they know that you're looking at them. They play tactical games. When you see them playing the tactical games, you got to be able to act yourself. You have to become the master of not showing her that you are attracted to her. And a lot of you guys are so thirsty that you're doing a lot of thirsty things online. All right? We're going to talk about the thirsty things you're doing online. That's just face to face. But online, you have the add me guy. All right? You always sending these friend requests. So she adds you. She ain't add you yet. So now you start sending messages and you become an inbox killer. You start sending her messages over and over again, especially if she read it. You guys have to stop being the add me guy and you have to stop being an inbox killer. You guys are out here sending messages to women left and right, begging for a response. You're no different than a troll that watches my video and decides to say, you know what, Anthony, you're an incel. Really? Okay. Thanks for watching. That's normally what you get out of my videos. All right. You're doing the same thing when it comes to text messages and when it comes to online communication on social media. If she doesn't respond, then you want to put things out there to force her to respond. So you want to throw shock value into your inbox so she responds to it. Or you get to communicating with her so much that now you just turn into a weirdo. So you start talking about sexual explicit things in the inbox. See, when you start doing stuff like that, that makes you look really, really weak as a person. When women see this and they see a group of guys doing this, you know what stupid women says? I'm going to get these guys to donate to my Cash App. These are the guys that are going to donate to the Cash App because they showed how thirsty they are. They showed how weak they are. Now women are like, you know what? I can actually use these guys right now because I don't feel like working. And majority of the guys that are watching me are guys that don't even walk around in public. This is why women feel so free to just showing their body and having guys go to the Cash App, because the majority of the guys that are online are people they are not going to run into day to day. But that thirstiness is making you look weak. When you're in public and you're showing and you're constantly looking at her, staring at her butt, and she spots you doing it, you're looking weak. As a man, you have to become a master at loving yourself, but not in love with yourself. Just loving yourself to the point where when you get around a woman, you have to act red pill until you actually learn how to be red pill the way you can handle it. But you gotta stop acting thirsty. That's killing you, all right? Now we're going to the number one thing. This is called the Grand Jester, all right? This is where you're trying to believe everything bigger is better, all right? And you see a lot of this again at the gym. As we grow into adults, we start seeing these common traits where the guy, he has to have all the big muscles now. Not only that, but he got to have the biggest truck in the world. So now he has to have the biggest cars and he has to have the biggest muscles. That's making you look weak. When you want to pick up a woman or you want to be seen as being masculine, don't run out and grow your beard a little bit, put some dye in it, then go get all the big muscles by taking the steroids, then go in the car lot and lease out the biggest thing they got to make you look tough. No, that's making you look weak. And a lot of you guys are doing this, and you're doing this especially at the gym. You're pulling up in these F-150s with these mud tires on there, and you're hopping out. You're a little short guy with a whole bunch of muscles with a beard that's dyed in. Come on, bro. That's making you look weak. That's just the single guy. Now we're going to go into the guy in a relationship that's doing the Grand Jesters. All right? This the guy, right? When he go to propose, it has to be big and lavish. You know what I'm saying? It has to be something. He has to propose in the mall. See, you watch this on YouTube. You're seeing a lot of guys propose to their woman in public places, and women are like, no, I don't want to marry you. And the reason why she's doing that is because that's the ultimate sign of weakness. You need to stop emulating these movies. See, a lot of you guys out there, you've been watching these movies, and you're watching guys do all these romantic gestures in the movies, and you're trying to emulate it. What you have to do is stop trying to emulate the movies and realize those are fairy tales. In real life, when it comes to a woman, less is more. When it comes to her, women don't need much to fall in love. They need you to stop doing so much to think that's what they want, because those are movies. It's there to portray an image. The slower you move, the faster she will, the more respect you gain from a woman. Stop walking around doing these gestures, trying to be the perfect person, scared of what people think about you and what she think about you. You stop caring about her, she gonna start caring about you. The more you look weak to a woman, the more you gonna be a tool that not only she could use, but everybody around you is gonna use you as well. Women don't mind using a guy with money and sleeping around with a guy who ain't got nothing. Understand that. Stop with the gestures. Stop trying to sound too smart in front of other people, and stop acting thirsty in your damn inbox and text messages. This is Anthony Spade. Hasta la vista.